Hi, my name is Ling Tan. I'm the founder and CEO of Linggo, where we make communication accessible for people with disabilities. I want to start off by sharing two stories of Linggo's early adopters, Abby and Bobby. Abby is diagnosed with autism, and before Linggo, she could not read or speak, and she was self-injurious and aggressive. She spent years in ABA therapy trying different communication systems, but she wasn't making any progress, and her mother was desperate to help her daughter. And then there's Bobby, a stroke survivor. And when I first met him, all he could say was yes, no, and a few words. His daughter told me he was lonely and depressed, and she needed to do something to bring her father back. And their lives changed after 3 months with Linggo. Abby and Bobby's situations are not unique. Millions of people around the world struggle to communicate, and around 40% of people with autism, 1/3 of stroke survivors, and those with traumatic brain injury, and many more struggle to speak. Communication is a basic human need, it's a human right, and with assistive technologies like augmentative and alternative communication, AAC, people can express themselves, but current options are limiting. Many are using picture cards to communicate, devices that are difficult to use. Imagine trying to find a word on a grid of 84 squares. Using pictures to communicate is socially stigmatizing and do very little to teach literacy skills, which are necessary for inclusion and society and school society. On top of that, there aren't enough qualified therapists to provide communication training that is effective and it follows evidence-based practice. There's only about 250,000 clinicians in North America, and only 9% report they have experience with AAC. At Linggo, we offer the assistive technology, training, and consultation from clinical experts to help people reach their communicative potential. Our technology makes word finding easier. Words flow from left to right, similar to how we read and write. Linggo also has a proprietary algorithm that helps learners become less reliant on pictures to communicate while promoting sight reading. Our transition to speak feature can make words silent, giving the chance for people to practice their speech. Linggo is also an authorized CEU provider, and we provide education in behavioral health and communication training to clinicians and professionals. Our courses will also help parents and caregivers learn the strategies they need to help their loved ones thrive. The demand for assistive technologies and behavioral health services is growing. Market research shows that behavioral health services will increase to $132 billion in 2027 and grow to $5 billion for autism and ABA services in 2028. And the market for assistive technology is expected to grow to $55 billion. Our competitors are primarily image and symbol based, using designs that are replicated from the 1980s and 1990s. Linggo is easier to use, and we've included many innovative features that help people learn to speak, read, and grow their language while collecting data to track their progress. Our new pricing model is $10 a month or $100 a year, and we currently offer lifetime subscriptions suitable for insurance plans. We'll be offering a number of courses ranging from $30 to $300, and we offer consultation to agencies and organizations. We'll be reaching out to agencies, clinics, and organizations that support this population. Families also have the option to purchase the software, training, and support directly through us. Our 2-year goal is to have Linggo subsidized or fully covered under health insurance or government healthcare. And from there, we can see a significant increase in revenue based on clinical validation and adoption across behavioral health providers. The feedback we've received so far from clinicians has been overwhelmingly positive. We've received a number of research and grant awards from major health organizations funded by the Government of Canada. I have a phenomenal team. We're equipped with speech language pathologists, behavior analysts, and scientists with over 150 years of experience providing treatment for people with speech disorders. As for myself, I'm a behavior analyst and clinical supervisor with 18 years experience in the field. I'm also a former college professor and advisor, and I've taught courses in behavioral health sciences for 5 years. And our development team has expertise in machine learning and natural language processing. So what happened to Abby and Bobby? Well, Abby's mother was trained on how to teach her daughter to communicate instead of hurting herself and others. In 3 months, she learned to speak and read over 80 words. She started thriving in school, and her family's quality of life improved. And with Bobby, I worked with him every week at the hospital. And in 3 months, he went from saying a few words to actually speaking in sentences. He became more social, and his relationship with his daughter improved. And you can read his story in Cabby's blog article. Abby and Bobby's situations are not unique. All they needed was the right AAC and training to reach their potential, which in turn opened up their worlds to a better future.